All right, so this one is an investment problem. You have money that is placed in two separate accounts. It's earning 3% interest in one, 8% interest in the other. If a total of $8,000 is invested and $365 was earned altogether, how much money was invested in each account? So in this one, our assumption is this happens in 1 year's time. So we have two equations. You can actually use the three-box method on this one as well. So let me go like this. Box, box equals box. In the boxes go the amounts. I don't know how much is in the first box or the second box representing the two accounts, but I do know that the total amount is $8,000. So there we go. And here I'll call that X, and here I'll call that Y. And this account earns 3% interest. This account earns 8% interest. This account doesn't earn interest. It's just a total. Okay? They didn't give me the average yield of both accounts was X. So there's nothing here. Instead, what they gave me was the total earnings. So $365. If you think about it, 365 is a little less than 5%, somewhere between 4 and 5% interest, which makes sense because what are we investing in? A 3% and an 8%. So it makes sense that our average earnings would be 1% somewhere in between. But they don't give us that number. They instead give us that number. So we can go right to that. How did we earn the interest? We got it by the principal multiplied by the interest rate. So we got 3% of whatever we put in X to contribute to that interest. So this is 0.03 times X. On Y dollars, we were earning 8%. So that's 0.08 Y. And now we have two equations. We have X plus Y equals $8,000. And we have 3% of X plus 8% of Y came out to 365. I'd like to do substitution, but I did that on the last video. So maybe on this one, I will do elimination. I did elimination on the last one, so I'll do substitution on this one. So what I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to get Y by itself. So I'm going to take X, move it to the other side, and I'm going to say that Y is $8,000 minus X. And that makes sense because if I knew what X was, I would subtract it from 8,000 to figure out what Y is. So let me do the substitution. So I'm subbing in for Y. And this will come out to that. 8% of 8,000 is $640 minus 0.08x equals 365. This comes out negative when I combine 0.03 and 0.08. Negative 0.08 is negative 0.05x. If I subtract this over, so 365 minus 640, 275. Let me just check. 5 plus 5 here. 1. Yeah, that was right. Of course, that'll be negative. Yes, 640 is bigger than 365. And then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 0.05. So the negatives cancel, and x will be 1, 2, 2. So 5 goes into 2 no times, goes into 27 5 times. So that's 25, 25 again is going to be $5,500 was invested in the first account, which means 8,000, Y is 8,000 minus X, and 8,000 minus 5,500 leaves you with $2,500 invested at 8% interest. So that's your answer to number 20, and that's how you would do it by substitution. If you wanted to do elimination, you would multiply this equation by either negative 0.03 or negative 0.08. And you'd add down, and that would eliminate the x or the y root. So that's number 20. And again, these are found in 4.3 homework. All right, so check that out and the review sheets in PAL. Bye-bye.